Hello bookworms, welcome to another video. Today is going to be a monthly wrap up, which I've never done before, so I'll probably suck at it. At least I'm honest. I'm going to be, right off the bat, February was a blah month for reading for me. I read 11 books last month, or I should say that was last month because it is now March 2nd. In January, I read 13 books. February, I read 11. Two of them were for my 12 books recommended by 12 friends. The rest, honestly, most of them were sleazy, fluffy romances. Gonna be completely honest there with you. And I wasn't really in love with any of the books. They're all good reads. I enjoyed them. But none of them, none of the romances were like crazy serious. Now, all of them, except for two, I either read digitally or borrowed from my library. The only two that I actually have physical copies of is A King of Battle and Blood and Queen of Myth and Monsters by Scarlett Sinclair. And I haven't read the third one yet because it is not released. But if you want to, I did review these ones and I'll put the links for them in the description box below. The other ones that I've done reviews on, I'll also put in the description box. There's Circe, Bend Her, and Interred with Their Bones, which those are the only ones that I actually did reviews on for the month. I wasn't really feeling it, and I didn't really want to do reviews for the romances. I'm gonna say both of them. The one was the last two books for I'm not sure what the whole series was called. The Dragon. I should have looked that up first. There's a lair so sinful, a lair so loyal, a lair so primal, a lair, as in like dragon's lair, so faithful, and a lair so royal. And I read the last two, the Faithful and Royal, in March or in February, and the first three I read in January. Each one was specifically about a different brother, 5 brothers that were Dragore, not actually dragons. They are men who ride dragons, and about them finding their mates. And there was a backstory as well about the world that they live in, and a war, and how they were involved, and how they helped stop the war. I liked that each book was kind of like focused on a different couple while still dealing with the whole thing. But they were kind of fluffy, heavily smutty, very detailed. A little on the too much side, actually. I found it a little too much smut. Yeah. Brief wrap up of those ones. 3 out of 5 stars for the whole series. The other ones that I read that aren't in the reviews, my ears felt like I pushed them back too far, was the start of the Black Dagger series by J.R. Ward, which I borrowed from my library for a recommendation from a friend. She said her husband had read them, which I found kind of funny because they are romance books, but they are vampire romance books. And again, it's a group of brothers, and so far, it's not really they call themselves brothers, but they're not actually related. They're part of the Black Dagger Brotherhood, so like it's like a warrior class of vampires. Anyway, same idea where each book is sort of based on each vampire finding his mate. Um, but again, it has more of a backstory and a history with the vampires and their mortal enemies. I'm not really going to get too much into it because I haven't finished the series. Um, I think I'll keep reading it. I've only read the first 4, and I'm unsure if I want to keep going with it or not. I kind of want to see how the background goes. Again, very smutty. Not as smutty as the dragon ones, though. I like that a little bit better. More backstory, more serious, more in depth. A slightly different role for vampires, which I also liked. So far, overall, 3 out of 5 stars. Again, not a book series that I'm 100% dedicated to. I felt like I was in a reading slump in February. I don't know if anyone else has those. I guess everyone who's a serious reader goes through reading slumps. And yeah, there was days on end where I didn't feel like reading at all. Considering that I'm trying to do this seriously, I should be reading a little bit every day. Right now I'm doing much better. I am already more than halfway through my first book for March, and I'll probably have that one done either tonight or tomorrow, so I'll have that video ready shortly. I'll probably post it the day after this one or whatever, like close. Pretty close, I'd say. They'd be close together, these 2 videos. But yeah, a blah reading month for me. Considering it's my birthday month, I thought maybe I'd be like a little bit more into it. I just haven't emotionally. I have not been there. And I don't really know if I want to get into all of that socially like this, where a whole bunch of people get to know why. But if you know me personally, you know why I'm emotional. um, Maybe once I'm a little bit less emotional, I'd be more willing to share. Now I'm just making you all curious, which isn't really fair of me to do, and I'm sorry for that, guys. But anyway, this is a short video just to wrap up February. Blah, blah, shorter video to wrap up my February reads. I didn't do one for January, and I should have. That was rude of me. I will work at it. I've been starting to write down what books I read every month, because it's kind of hard to do a wrap-up if you can't remember what books you read in a month. They sort of blend together sometimes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling video. And like I said, I'll put the links in the description boxes below for the books that I did review. And you just got a sort of brief review of the ones I didn't post videos for. Anyway, the next one will be better. Next month, hopefully next month is a better month for all of us. Or should I say this month. I'm hoping March is a better month for everybody all around. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.